Okay guys, hey, how's it going there? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to tension up my pulley right there. I'm just going to tighten it up because it likes to loosen up quite a bit. So I'm going to grab myself some tools and I'll be right back. Okay, so to do this I need a 9/16, a 10mm, and a 10mm socket wrench. And I believe on this one, this is a 14mm because I don't have, this is the correct one, and this one's a 9/16, but I don't have a 14mm and a straight wrench, so I'm just going to use this. Alright. And then after I'm done tightening this up, I'm going to go take it for a ride to the beach. The reason the top bolt is bigger is because the Chinese bolts that come with the kit, they like to strip out, so I replaced some of the bolts, small and big one. That's why they're like that. Yeah, I think that's good. Looks like I won't need to use the small wrench today. Usually you do, but not today. Alright, tighten it back up. There. Nice and snug. Perfect tightness. That's how you want it. Nicely greased and oiled, as you can see by my hands. Yep, still greasy. Gotta use the world's best grease rig. Then put the wrenches away.
Oh, there's that OxyClean.
Hold on, I have OxyClean on my knee. That's good. The pulley's nice and tight. Yep, I can feel that OxyClean. My knee's all slippery now. There we have it. My nice bike. Great bike. Show you how tight the pulley is now. Excuse me, how tight the chain is. See how snug it is now? Hardly any play. Nice and greasy. World's best grease rig. There. Yeah, the plastic pulley's wearing nicely. Doesn't look to be wearing too much. Yeah. Great bike that I have here, folks. Great bike. You can purchase the same bike at bikeberry.com. That's bikeberry.com. Alright. Going to be taking this for a ride to the beach in a little bit, so check my fuel level. Fuel level's good. Getting a little bit low, but good for now. I need to bend that yet. These I need to rebend back and trim them. Didn't get to that yet. My fuel's on. Shut off. It's on. And what else? Oh yeah, I was gonna give this thing a bath. Needs to be washed. Probably gonna oil the chain up a little bit. I'll do that right now. Alrighty, I'm back. Just gonna use a little bit of this great Marvel and Air Tool oil. Marvel Air Tool oil. But actually, in this, I believe is royal purple oil. So, we're going to use some royal purple oil in here to lube her up nicely. Straighten the steering wheel. Handlebars, excuse me, so the bike doesn't chip on me. Lube it up nice and good so this train doesn't stretch. I put some of that dry lube oil on here, that spray stuff, so it's dry, but that doesn't seem to work too good on the chain. I think it likes to be nice and moist. We'll give it a bath another day, the bike, though. Not today. Alright. Looks like it's nice and oiled. We'll quickly do the other side. Over here. Turn the steering wheel straight again. Move this chain up too. Alright, I think that's nice and lubed enough. Alright, just want to make sure it's fully in the camera. I'm just going to add a little fuel to it, and we'll be ready to go. The fuel level is good, so now I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Gotta choke it. Runs good. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright. We'll start her up. Pull her ahead a little bit. I think I should choke it. Choke on. Choke off. Fires right up. Nice. It runs pretty good. It's a good bike. Take it for a quick spin. Runs great. Kill it. There's my bike for you. It's a nice bike. Great bike to have. And the chain moves pretty smoothly now, I noticed. Now that I oiled her up. Both chains. You can pedal it along easily. So it runs pretty nice. I'll do a quick showing of all my features on my bike quickly. Okay, I'm back, so let's see. Well, first I have my kill switch right there. And my fuel tank. Fuel's inside. I added some nice GoPro stickers to the side of it. And here's my headlight. I can show you. Let's see. Oh, that's my horn. Horn and light. There's two buttons, so let's see. I turn it on. It's my light. And I got my horn. my light. And if you hold on the horn button, it'll change features to different modes. I won't do that now though, because it's kind of annoying. I got my other light. That really makes it look like a motorcycle. I've got to cut these. I've got to bend them back straight because you can see they're bent outward right now, so it clears the muffler. And then I'm going to bend them back in and just trim them right there and then put a new hole so they're straight. Looks better, more professional. And it's a Switz cruise bike, freedom inspired. There's the cruise. I've got my new pedals I put on. You can see these pedals are bent outward so that they clear the engine and the clutch. This centrifugal force clutch. Clutch, engine, muffler. Ooh, muffler's hot. Nice road tires. They got a nice tread on them. I'm still waiting for my rear tail light that comes with, well, not that comes with it, but that I ordered, that I have to put on the back. That has turn signals on my rear tail lights, but I didn't get it yet. Kind of slow. My rear sprocket, chain, nicely lubricated as you can see. Excess oil all over the bike that I need to wash. It needs a bath. Tensioner pulley, chain guard. It's pretty complicated to get your guard mounted. Okay, sorry about that. As you can notice, it cut to a different clip because my battery died. So I had to rush in the house and go charge my batteries up a little bit so I could finish this video. Alright, so as I was saying, where was I? Oh yeah. The chain guard, as you know, if you have one of these kits, can be kind of a pain to get it on because they don't give you any brackets or anything like that to put it together or put it on the bike. So this is how I did mine if you're looking for a tip on how to put yours together. So the bolt, just put it right above the sprocket arm. Just put a bolt right there. And then bent the guard up, as you can see, like that. So you bent it up a little bit. And then just wrap some, hose clamps. You just cut a hose clamp and use hose clamp metal and just wrap it around the back, as you can see. And then the bottom one, I'll get a better view on this side. Right there, this one right here, I just wrapped it in between the frame. Just wrapped it around and then put a bolt in it and then mounted it to the engine mounting plate. Brackets, bolts. And just put a nut on it. 2 nuts, one in the back, one in the front, as you can see. That's how I did my chain guard. And then there's my new kickstand I put on. The bolt they gave me wasn't long enough, so I just used the old bolt. You can tell it's black. It's supposed to be actually that chrome color. There's my new kickstand, little rubber mounts, pedals, sprocket. You could put a different sprocket on it with less teeth, and then it would go like 35 instead of like 25. Faster it would go, but then it wouldn't have as much takeoff and torque power, so I'm just going to leave that sprocket on. It works for me. And then you can see it. Let's see. Yeah, it'll clear it anyways. But there's my muffler, my new muffler. Put on the custom muffler. That just crunches it down a little bit, the guard, but it doesn't rub the chain. Then the muffler just clears it. Gotta do this yet. My headlight. And that's where the bolts are. Under the gas tank. The shut off. Right now it's on. And that's off. But I leave it on. Otherwise I won't be going anywhere. Surprisingly, the fuel line got pretty hard already. Even though I'm using ethanol-free fuel, you always want to use that ethanol-free fuel. 92 octane I'm using, I'm pretty sure. And then I made sure that, yeah, that's not rubbing, otherwise it would wear through my fuel line and leak. It's not rubbing between the frame. And then I put a zip tie there, as you can see, so that when I pull I don't know if you can hear that little click. But it has to retract and touch that metal piece right there. Fully, it has to touch it. That metal black piece, see in the back? Has to touch that. See that little click? So that my throttle works smoothly. And then see, it's so close that I even chopped off the top of my choke lever. See, it's no choke, part choke, full choke. Here's my air cleaner then. So yeah, I made sure that this cable was straight so it would work good, the throttle. So it won't be like halfway idled up when I start up the bike. That won't be good. And then I also put, let's see, oh yeah, here's my dust covers, my dust caps. That's what those are. That is not burning the paint. As you can tell, that's just muffler exhaust dust. And there's a little bracket I put right there. That's what that bolt is for on the bottom of your muffler. Just making a bracket up. Ooh, shoot. It actually broke it off. Guess like I'll have to make a new one. It freaking broke that piece off. Well, I guess you'll see what my next video is of me installing a new one of those. I need to get a new piece of metal so I can put a new one of those. Must have just vibrated right apart with the vibrations of the motor. Crazy. And then I put bolts right through the frame of the bike so that it won't twist the engine or slide it down. That was happening with my problem. There's another one right there. Put it right through the frame. So yeah, there's my bike, and here's my last thing. Took off the heat shield so it cools the motor better. And 2 different sizes of bolts, as you can see, I have on it. Because number 1 tip I recommend before putting this on is, number 1, you want to get some good bolts from like the Home Depot or somewhere, wherever you get your hardware bolts. Get some good strong threaded bolts. Get some good strong threaded bolts so that, cause like mine, I use the Chinese bolts. I didn't know at first, and the threads just deteriorated and it broke off the bolt right inside of the mount, the engine head of the engine, the head of the engine. And the bad thing is that this is an aluminum head, so it's really not fun to tap it out. So I drilled it out, tapped it out, and put new bolts in. Good strong threaded bolts, American quality. And so you can see this one's a little bit bigger than the other bolt. That's factory, because we had to tap it out a little bit bigger than it was. But it worked out alright. So yeah, there it is, my new muffler. Then yeah, I'll just have to fix this. You can see it's not connected anymore. Yeah, and you can see the chain doesn't rub. My chain guard. Well there, I hope you liked my video. You know what my next one is of replacing that bracket for my muffler so it doesn't. I put that bracket on there, down there, so it won't snap the muffler off, right off the head of the engine by hitting something in that. Yeah, but I hope you guys like my video and leave a like there for me, and click that subscribe button and turn the bell notifications on to all. Thanks for watching.